Off-road racing. Free trial, new game. Okay. All of that is fine. I don't know what that represents. Okay. Just gonna do this. So, whatever I'm looking at, I don't know if you can see that, but when I first move to it, it's blurry, and then it becomes clear. But there's a delay in how that's working. Anyway. Winter. That is fine. Okay. So far, what the? Okay, so I want to see if I'm trying to use a VO that I have, and that won't be supported at all. I didn't think it would be. So, accelerator is the trigger on the right controller. That's reverse, the trigger on the left controller. I can also grab this VO. But that won't work because I have a VO in my way. I'm going to drive with just my stick. So I can use the control stick on my left controller to steer. Do I collide? Yeah, I do collide. Okay. Fifth gear. Rank 5 of 7. The rear view window has nothing. Oh. There's 3 laps of this. Okay, let's start. Digital drive. Like 4. There hasn't been any haptics for headset or controllers through any interaction so far. Side view mirrors are also blank. Graphics are very low quality. DI is very easy. I don't remember there being a difficulty option. I'm third right now. I'll be able to cross both of those. There's even any like engine sounds, road noise, nothing. just this soundtrack. Oh yeah, there is this humming sound of the engine, but nothing related to using the accelerator. Oh no. Okay, I'm the winter champion for coming second. Total number of players were 7 off-road vehicle. Okay, go back to gaming. Alright, so before I continue, I'm going to get out of this racing seat so that I can use the steering control. Just want to see how it works. I hope it shows up in the social screen that when I look at any of these things, they're blurry, and after like a second, maybe 2 seconds, they get less blurry. There's a lot of shimmer over there, or pop-in flash shimmer. Alright, so new game. Let's pick Sunny Beach. Okay, we'll just do that. Yeah, why not? I think I will try just one. Alright, so you can choose to steer. So use your grip button, grabs the wheel. So instead of the stick, you can steer like this, which actually is not too terrible. Might even be better. No, it's just easier to use a stick. And when you first start the race, you're clearly off center. You have to recenter yourself. That was a very short lap. Sunny champion. So I guess it didn't matter what position I came in, even though I was 5th. Interesting. Desert. Another. Okay, why not? Oh, this looks different. I look like I'm in a tiny car with potentially big wheels. Oh no. Being inside the Jeep felt a lot bigger than being inside this big wheel vehicle. I do think you have more steering, better steering. If you're using the grip to grab and spin the wheel, just using my left hand to grab it, and then I'm using my right hand freely to accelerate. Get off me. See, the view is different in this particular vehicle. Every car seems to have its own UI, I guess, in terms of timer, how many laps, position. Oop. All right, how do I fix this? No. Okay. The lower button on the left controller reset me. Have to see over, which is fine. I am position number 6. Desert champion. Alright. Yeah, same as before. Takes a while before you can read. I don't know that I want to do the raining. I guess I will. So there's 3 variants of those. 3 variants of those, and then a few variants of these Jeeps. More than one. And first. Reigning champion. Okay. volcano. I think those little buggies are probably the easiest because you can see a lot more. But these Jeeps accelerate faster. Suppose that is what they call a volcano. Oh boy. Volcano champion. I mean, don't really feel like much of a champion, honestly. Done 5, so 4 more, might as well. They have 100 laps option, that's crazy. Whoa, nice. I think the concept is not bad. A game like this, you know, wheel support would be nice, but the polish level here is very low, and the game design is very shallow. Like, you win no matter what position you come, no matter how many laps you're doing, no matter what vehicle you're using. And the AI is just, I don't think there's any difficulty settings and so on. That was the river. I did like the river. Can't interact with this. I don't know if somebody bonked me or something else was causing me to drift, but there's some of that. Some of the levels are shorter, so you might want to play multiple laps. Some of them are longer, where I don't think that would be a good idea. Each champion. Zigzag. You see dudes inside these vehicles. That's a big jump. Just not capitalizing on it, you know, like with haptics, with sounds. Like even if the graphic quality is low, they could have better sounds, better haptics, or some haptics. Just give it more impact. Because without that, it's just this engine noise, which is just a constant repeating whirl, and the soundtrack. There's no sound of landing from a jump. There's no sound of screeching. There's no sound of crashing. That's probably the easiest thing that they could do to improve this a little bit. Just add sounds. I mean, just like any racing game, it's at its best when you're near and trying to get ahead of other vehicles. Anytime you get ahead, it gets less interesting. And it's very easy to get ahead. It also looks very poor. I know it's a budget title, but still. Whoa. This is a game that has a non-VR version. I assume that this VR version is a little bit more interesting to play than that, even while it is not great or not good. I think it would be better. Because at least you're in it. particular level that I just went through is probably capable of making people motion sick. I'm still playing standing because my chair is my racing rig. And I want my controllers to not bump into stuff. So I just stepped. Let's try. For a change. So I think this is the most stable vehicle out of the three. They do definitely feel different, each of them. This one with the big wheels is the most stable. It's not bouncing around as much as the Jeep. I don't have rear view mirrors, but I can look behind. You have pop pin, especially in this map. All this foliage. Alright. I think I've played every single track once. I've gotten a trophy for completing every one of them. I'm going to assume I'm 100%. This is it. That's the game, the whole game. Okay.